take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Jones in at the 3. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Dimon out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Outside Porter. High post Claxton. Pass to Clowney. Now Mann. Just 5 on the clock. Claxton a screen on Johnson. Mann. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And here are the Nuggets. There's the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver. Here's Dimon. Back to Claxton. Here's Dimon. 23 points his last outing. Back to Claxton. From down in the low post, it goes.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Watson, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Johnson for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. Launches a 3. Jones grabs the board. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Porter Jr. showing us he'll fight to score inside, flexing some muscle in the interior.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back over to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Now here's Jokic doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Jokic the screen. Murray for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 5. Outside man. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Claxton a screen on Johnson. Man misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Watson passes to Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
First in scoring, and let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And here's Porter outside, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Jokic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Johnson. Pass to Watson. Second chance shot. And it's Jokic laying it in.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Jokic gets the bucket.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Pass to Claxton. defended by Watson. For three, Dimon. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway's checked in for Denver.
Into the Nuggets, number 10, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Outside Johnson. 3-pointer. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Johnson's got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat-out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Nikola Jokic is second.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Outside man, pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. Here's Dimon. Still no points. And here's Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Mann. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. Denver leading by 6. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Now here's Hardaway. From outside the arc. The rebound by Dimon. Pass to Clowney. Blocked! Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Outside Porter. Fires top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Outside Watson. Shot clock at 5. Jokic passes to Watson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Watson's got 5 points.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Inside, Clowney. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Murray. The 3-ball. Rebound Brooklyn. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Denver moving it around. Pass to Johnson. Outside Watson. There's the triple. The rebound by Dimon.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Clowney. And here's Mann. Now here's Porter. Outside Mann. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. 5 points in the game.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Back to Murray. Takes a 3. Clowney pulls it in. for Brooklyn. They've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Demon. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Brooklyn making some changes. Williams is checked in for Clowney, and it's Martin in for Mann. And then for Denver, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Holmes comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Nets on D. It's Brown on the wing. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Dimon. On the wing, Porter. Here's Dimon, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference.
You know, for Denver, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Tyson comes in for Holmes, and Strother subbed in for Johnson. And Denver's shooting 41% from the field so far. Hardaway against Williams. Pass to Brown. Now Valanciunas. And he also played a big role in their last game with Toronto. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Claxton with the block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Najee, he's checked in for Tyson. Here's Dimon. Pass to Williams. Now Porter. Takes a 13-footer. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's Dimon, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Martin outside. Outside Porter, fires for 3, hits a three-pointer. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Martin. Here's Hardaway. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Pass to Porter. Martin outside. Let's go with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Denver in the lead. Here's Strother. Brown finds Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Claxton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Here's Valanciunas. Porter pulls it in. And the Nets shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. For three, Demon. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Brooklyn out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Bruce Brown is out there with Murray. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 4. Here's Traore. 9 points in his last outing. Martin misses. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. Murray just relentless inside.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's Traore, defended by Murray, and he gets it to go. Traore's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Murray. Murray going to work inside.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Traore, defended by Murray. 6 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it. Guys?"
Thank you, Allie. Williams from long range. Valanciunas with a rebound. Denver leading by 4. And here's Murray. 9 points in the game. High post, Valanciunas. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Porter's role is to score, and he's playing his role extremely well right now.
Murray looking around. Murray gets the triple.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Traore, pass to Williams. Right side, Porter. The three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas, and it's Johnson in for Strother. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Denver moving it around. Now here's Murray. He's closely guarded. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Toure. Here's Clowney. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. Here's Porter. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Right side Murray. Lets a floater go. Murray gets it to go despite the contact.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Porter. 4-3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Hardaway with a screen on Porter. Johnson inside. Porter's there. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Toure. The Nets have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Porter from outside. Drops in the 3. Porter's got 24 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Hardaway. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Pass to man. Brown with the steal. Here's Watson. Johnson for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at Brooklyn. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Brown looking around. Outside Murray. From the arc. The shot by Johnson, no good.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Toure, covered by Johnson. Toure can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Murray with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Demon. Pass to man. Now here's Porter. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. Outside Murray. Just 3 to shoot. And again, it's Denver missing. The Nets with a lead. Claxton passes to Porter. Here's Dimon. The 3. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition. 5th on the list, the Nuggets.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 1. Pass to Dimon. Brown with the steal. Jokic passes to Watson. Left side, Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Outside Watson. It's Jokic, high post. Clock is at 3. Up and over Porter. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jones, he's checked in for Denver. Now Brown, looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Jokic, the screen. Brown passes to Jones. Here's Watson. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Brown passes to Jokic. Jones from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3.
Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Clowney. And here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Porter from outside. Jokic grabs the board. Denver in the lead. Outside Jones. Jokic the screen. From 10 feet away. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Jokic has such special skills offensively and doing some damage in a big way that time on the offensive glass.
Now here's Mann. 5 points in the game. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dimon's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Brown passes to Jokic.
2 minutes to play. 2nd quarter.
That shot off. Some solid defense from Claxton. Pass to Dimon. Now here's Porter. Claxton, a screen on Johnson. Porter from outside. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
A minute 6 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Dimon. Jacks up a 3. That one is off.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Outside, Brown. Back to Watson. And here's Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Pass to Porter. On the wing man, defended by Jones. From downtown, Watson with a rebound. Here's Brown. To the middle. Denver shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Free throw drops for Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Jamal Murray. Things happen for Denver. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying to do my job. They put these games up on the screen. I thought we should talk about them. Excuse me. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Denver Nuggets.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Now here's Murray, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Murray. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game, and it's Watson missing. Well, the Nets shooting around 50% of the game so far. Dimon, defended by Murray. Screen by Claxton. His man sinks it from distance. Man's got 8 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Clowney. Back to Porter. Now here's Claxton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Nuggets lead by 6. On the wing, Murray. He's got 14. That one drops for him. 16 points for him.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here's Johnson. He's got 9. To the inside. Takes the 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Pass to Porter. For 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Murray with it. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Watson. And again, Denver with a 3.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Your Death Team, another spectacular.
Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. The Nuggets, number 1.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Now Claxton. Give him 8 points now. Fades away. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Denver shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
With 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Here's Mann. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Claxton. Outside for Porter to get back on track. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Murray. Now Watson. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Porter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Here's Demon. And he gets the bucket. Demon's got 7 points.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Murray passes to Jokic. Johnson for 3. Fires in the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Nets trail by 18. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Porter from outside. Watson with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now Jokic. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic has got 8 assists in the game. Nets trail by 21. Here's Demon. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Porter puts up a 3. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Jokic finds Johnson. Denver moving it around. Jones from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Demon. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. Porter's got 32 points in the game.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Outside Jones, who poked away. Murray, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Demon, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Jones against Porter. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Here's Watson. Connects from downtown. Watson's got 9 points now in the second half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Porter. 32 points in the game for him. Here's Demon. Here's the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys, back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Claxton, a screen on Murray. Claxton up top, covered by Jokic. Pass to Demon. And here's Porter outside. Buries it from 3. Porter's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Now here's Murray. 24 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 26.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Here's Dimon. 7 points in the game. Porter from outside. Jokic grabs the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Porter with a screen on Murray. Pass to Clowney. Outside man. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Murray from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Dimon. Now Claxton, covered by Jokic. Claxton passes to Porter. Here's Dimon. Launches it. Jokic grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A nice shot by Watson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Claxton. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. That one's good for 2.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And Denver will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Watson. Strawler comes in for Jones. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Murray. The Nuggets shooting about 56% in this one. Right side Brown. Porter against Holmes. Pass to Hardaway. Nails it from 3. Hardaway's got 8 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Traoré. Now here's Martin. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Traoré. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Jokic. On the break. Here's Strawler. Williams defending. Brown passes to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Porter. 37 points for him. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Martin. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the paint. Kick out to Brown. Inside. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Here's Martin. It's good from the top of the key.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. Offline with a three. The Nets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Traoré. Outside Porter. Pass to Martin. From deep. Hits the trifecta. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Outside, Brown. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. Still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Outside, Brown. And again, Denver no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside, Brown. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Brown.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
And there's a pick. Pass to Wolf. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And here's Brown. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Valanciunas with a screen on Martin. For three, Hardaway. Rebounded by Traore.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Valanciunas can't get it to go, and it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 16-7 run. To the right side, and stolen by Brown. Down low. Here's Hardaway, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
On the wing, Porter from behind the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Hardaway. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Here's Traore. Porter a screen. The baseline J is on the way. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Tyson with the bucket.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Here's Traore. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You've got to admire and appreciate Bruce Brown's utility. I mean, you can slot him in anywhere, multiple positions. He's going to find a way to have a positive impact on the game.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. That one misses. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Outside man. Pass to Demon. Back to man. Claxton a screen on Hardaway. Man. 3-pointer off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Strother. And here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by man. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Claxton. Here's Brown. The rebound by Demon. Demon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Clowney. On the wing man. Defended by Hardaway. Porter from outside. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. To the left side wing. Valanciunas, he's open. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Najee. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Claxton. Outside, Brown. Back to Najee. Here's Strawther. Denver moving it around. And Claxton comes to help.
A calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside, en route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. To the middle. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And Brooklyn with possession here. Pass to Claxton. Now Porter fires the 3, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Brown with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Hardaway. Another shot. Jump shot is good that time. Hardaway's got 13 in the second half.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Pass to Porter. This one for 3. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Pass to Clowney. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets lead by 22. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. Here's Dimon. Defended by Hardaway. Shot left block. And there's another one for Brooklyn. Brown with it. A minute 31 left in the fourth. Pass to Najee. Here's Strawther. He's guarded by Porter. That one falls. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And so they'll win the first of 3 games in this season series. That 1-0 lead should give them a nice confidence boost the next time they go up against the Nets.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
He did it all tonight and had a triple-double to show for it, leading by example. He was tremendous.
Pass to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Hardaway grabs the board. Now Brown. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.